Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, even maybe you, are starting to say that Joe Flacco is a better quarterback than Deshaun Watson. And the crazy thing is, they dead serious, bro. They not trolling. They dead serious. And it's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me, bro. But at the same time, I understand why fans are saying this shit, bro. Think about it. We brought Deshaun Watson here. Deshaun Watson, we know how he got down in Houston, bro. Deshaun Watson was a top 5 quarterback. Deshaun Watson is an elite quarterback. So, of course, when you're a city that has had consistent issues at the quarterback position, when you trade for Deshaun Watson, you expecting shit to be flawless at the quarterback position. You expecting this dude to be damn near perfect. I'm being honest. I expected the same shit. You feel me? Deshaun Watson, he comes here last year and, he had to sit his 12 games. So, with him sitting them 12 games, on top of all the time he already missed, he comes back looking rusty, not looking like his best self. He's not really having chemistry with the receivers because he didn't really get to develop full chemistry since he was always splitting reps in the offseason due to the anticipated suspension for him. So, all of us mutually agreed pretty much that we was going to give Deshaun Watson a free pass, let him get a full offseason under his belt with this team, and we was 100% sure that he was going to hit the ground running, especially when you getting all the training camp videos, all the throws he making and shit. We thinking the league is fucked. You feel me? We thinking the league is fucked. And, he comes back, and he's still not looking that good. It's like, what the fuck? He's not looking that good. He had his games, When Nick Chubb went down, I think that helped Kevin Stefanski open up the offense for Deshaun Watson, which is what Deshaun Watson wanted Kevin Stefanski to do. More spread out offense, more passing plays, more deep balls and shit. That's what Deshaun Watson really wanted. So the Tennessee game, that was on full display. Then he ended up getting hurt. He ended up getting hurt. He had to sit time. He came back, tried to play against the Colts, got hurt first quarter, sat down for some more games. Now fans question if he want to play for us or not. They think he being a hoe. They think he being soft and shit. You feel me? And, after that, Deshaun Watson comes back and he looks pretty good against the Cardinals, and he had a great second half against the Ravens. Deshaun Watson, I feel like, was starting to find himself. He was kind of getting really close to 100%, even though clearly he wasn't. But he was starting to look good to me, and he just started to look better. And then he gets hurt for the rest of the season, so it really was a bummer. It was a true bummer. And then, we get Joe Flacco in a few weeks later, and Joe Flacco, he up here throwing for 300 yards a game and shit. He throwing for 300 yards a game, multiple touchdowns. The deep ball is there. Amari Cooper breaking records and shit. We winning. You feel me? Big plays. Who don't like seeing big plays, man? We was falling asleep. I was falling asleep watching the Browns games, man. You feel me? Now I'm up here looking at the games. I'm excited and shit. You feel me? So, people are seeing Joe Flacco go out here and just throw for all these yards, throw all over the field, even though he's still turning the ball over here and there. And they're like, hey, this is what Deshaun Watson was supposed to be doing. Deshaun Watson was supposed to be throwing for 300, almost 400 yards and shit. Deshaun Watson was supposed to be having multiple touchdown games. Deshaun Watson was supposed to be looking this good. The offense was supposed to look like this with Deshaun Watson, if not better. This is what people are thinking. So when they see Joe Flacco doing it straight off the fucking couch, bro, they like, hey, look, I understand Deshaun Watson ain't played in blah, 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 and blah, but hey, why is he still not looking that good? So I get where people are coming from, but you got to think about it like this, man. Joe Flacco fits the scheme better. Kevin Stefanski's scheme better than Deshaun Watson. Joe Flacco, he's a in-the-pocket passer. You're not getting no runs out of Joe Flacco, even though he has been a little bit impressive, extending plays and shit. Joe Flacco, he's a stand-in-the-pocket quarterback, and he's 38 years old, bro. Let's keep it a buck. So, you kind of got to do play actions. You got to kind of pass the ball, So, he fits perfectly with what Kevin Stefanski likes to run. Deshaun Watson on the other end, Deshaun Watson is rumored he doesn't like being under center. Deshaun Watson, he passes the deep ball too as well, but Deshaun Watson, for some reason, Kevin Stefanski was using him more like a Cam Newton or a Josh Allen type quarterback, when Deshaun Watson is more like a Russell Wilson Mahomes. Like, we was doing a lot of run design plays for Deshaun Watson, which is why he got hurt. I think Kevin Stefanski was overcomplicating things for him, and he wasn't really playing to Deshaun Watson's strengths. The game where he played most to his strengths was Tennessee. I'm just being 100. You feel me? So it's just Joe Flacco. The scheme is different for Joe Flacco than Deshaun Watson, and it's a scheme that Kevin Stefanski likes better. So that's why Joe Flacco's looking better. And Joe Flacco's not a bum, bro. Joe Flacco, I expected him to come here, and I expected him to be able to help us win. I didn't know how much we was gonna win, but I knew he could play good enough for us to win games, bro. He can make the right throws, he can make the deep ball, and he's a vet. He has playoff experience. He's been to the Super Bowl and won before. He's come from a winning organization, the fucking Baltimore Ravens, even though that was years ago. Joe Flacco knows what it takes to win games, you know? So I was confident in us bringing him in and starting him over, P.J. Walker, P.J. Walker's trash. They might as well cut him. And DTR is not good. He's not good. He's just one of those great preseason stories. He's not good, bro. Like, let's just be honest. He's not good, So I didn't expect Joe Flacco to be this good. But to say he's better than Deshaun Watson is just not fair to Deshaun Watson when I feel like the systems were different. And I feel like Deshaun Watson was really starting to put things together. It's just that this year, his season has been altered by injuries. And I believe as Deshaun Watson played this whole year healthy, Deshaun Watson by now would have been looking like Deshaun Watson from the Houston Texans, bro. And regardless of how we play this year, how far we make it, Deshaun Watson will be our quarterback next year. And I don't care what nobody say. I know Deshaun Watson still got it. And when you trade for Deshaun Watson and give him $260 million guaranteed, you got to make it work. You got to make it work. There's no way Deshaun Watson don't have it no more. You got to make it work. I ain't saying fire Stefanski. And we'll talk about Kevin Stefanski in the offseason, you feel me? But I ain't saying fire Stefanski or none of that. But even if Kevin Stefanski got to give up the play calling and change the scheme for Deshaun Watson, it has to be done. There's no excuses, bro. There's literally no excuses. When you trade for him, you got to make it work, bro. Overall, I don't think that Joe Flacco, I know Joe Flacco at 38 years old is not better than Deshaun Watson by a mile, you feel me? But how about all of us sit down and keep watching these games? We clinched the playoff spot, so let's clap it up, you feel me? Throughout all the injuries, we've made the playoffs, man. Let's be happy about that. Let's be happy that we got us a vet that's been winning these games, and let's see how far we can go. It's not the right time to be sitting down, comparing quarterbacks, and having all this unnecessary quarterback controversy, man. Let's enjoy the moment, and let's hope we win the Super Bowl, man. Go Browns, bro. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and I got more content coming soon.